Lindsay Smith, a digital living evangelist at lindsaysmith.com, is talking to us about lifestyle apps, and we've just had a set to over loseit.com. I nearly lost it. The tough thing with those weight loss sites, though, it's always, they work great, but you have to be responsible. You have to ultimately enter the information. That's the bottom line.
It's a commitment. Yeah. It's a lifestyle habit. Absolutely.
Yeah, okay. Well, I might try that one. I'm going to try Mint. I don't know about Lose It. What's next?
Well, for those people out there that use taxi services on a regular basis and are tired of waiting on the phone for a taxi on a busy night, there is an app for that now.
Okay.
Called Taxi Now, and it's actually developed by a Vancouver company.
Okay, Taxi Now.
Taxi Now.
So we find it in the App Store, I guess.
You find it in the App Store. It's available on the iPhone right now, and it's coming soon for the Android platform. Mm-hmm. And what I love about the app is essentially you bring it up, you allow the app to center in on your location. You call the taxi. The taxi has about 90 seconds to respond. You can see all of the taxis on the screen within the area, so you can see how close they are.
Get out of town.
And then when it accepts your request, you can watch the taxi on the map get closer to you. So then you know when to go downstairs if you live in a condominium, or you know when to go outside. It's just so convenient.
So this dovetails so nicely with the story that was running 3-4 weeks ago about how Apple and Google are using your information, your GPS information for evil purposes. Everyone was concerned that they were tracking where we were going, but this is a tool that really works because but it's permission based, right? So when you log on, when you sign up, you have to say you can track my permission, my location.
Are you okay with this device tracking your GPS location? Yes.
And then it does it either through GPS or through cellular triangulation, depending on what's available, right? Yeah. And then it basically uses that to find all the taxis in the area. Mm-hmm. That is fantastic.
Yep. So taxi drivers are signing up for this. They have to actually sign into the program as well. So
now, are they receiving it on their taxi systems or on their smartphones?
They're receiving it on their smartphones. So it's completely bypassing the taxi. I don't know if the taxi companies are very happy about this, but it bypasses the taxi company. So the benefit to the consumer is that you're actually getting the cab that's that's closest to you or in the near vicinity, no matter what company it works for.
That is an absolutely brilliant app. Mm-hmm. And it's Vancouver guys that did it.
It is. They're brilliant.
Art, make a note. We got to talk to these Vancouver guys. Yeah. They're smart. They're going to make a lot. How are they going to make money off this thing?
The taxi drivers pay a small fee for every fare that they accept.
Oh, perfect.
But I believe it might be. So if there's any taxi drivers listening, I believe there's an introductory time right now for the early adopters because this app just came out in the last few months. So now is the time to jump on board. And
is it geographically sensitive? Does it only work in certain cities? I guess it's wherever the taxi drivers are signing up.
Yes, it is. So once they reach a certain threshold, I believe then that city is launched.
Oh,
okay.
So
I know for sure that it's available in BC right now, and I'm not sure on the specific cities. Vancouver definitely.
Yeah.
But they have plans to expand across Canada.
And have you used it?
I use it all the time, and I absolutely love it.
But you've got the cool little car that can park anywhere.
Yeah.
You don't need a taxi.
I do. Well,
But you party occasionally, I guess.
Yeah.
There's the party aspect. Okay, Taxi Now. We'll have a link to that one. What's up next?
Well, let's talk about Toodle-Doo.
Toodle-Doo.
Not to be confused with Toodle-Lido.
Toodle-Lido.
Because that's how it looks. It's toodledoo.com. And this is a task management basically. You're frowning.
No, because I was going through this. I'm living on my Mac now, and one of the things that I found difficult in setting up my Mac was finding all of the same functionalities I had in Outlook, especially around notes and especially around calendaring. And so I was looking for a good online note application to manage and to synchronize my notes across all of my devices, and I'm not there yet. So maybe it's Toodle-Lido.
Yeah, it's an awesome one in the sense that it will sync across your laptop, your tablet, and your smartphone. And what I like about it has intelligent tasking system. So you tell it how long your task is going to take, when it's due, what time it's due, and what type of priority level it is, whether it's low priority all the way up to high. They have about 5 or 6 different levels. And then it automatically gives you the task list. It spits it back from your highest priority to your lowest priority based on the different criteria that you've set in, which are 5 or 6 different fields. So it's nice in the sense you can go, okay, well, I want to search by due date, but I also want to search just to see what is the most important task that I need to get done based on due date, the priority level that I've given it, and a few other.
So it helps you prioritize. Now, is it syncing? Is it importing the tasks and coordinating them with your other personal information managers, or is it a standalone app?
It's a standalone app. It does integrate with Firefox. If
Okay.
you're using that as your browser, you can add tasks and manage stuff right from there. But it's I just find that it's a clutter-free way to manage everything from running errands to what I need to do at work to writing my blog posts and things like that. So it's
staying on top of everything.
Yes.
Toodle-doo, or
Toodle-doo.
if you have a slight attack of the not so brights, it's Toodle-do.
Yeah. Yes.
Lindsay, we've got a bunch of other things. We're going to have to bring you back because there's so many other social media apps. Now, Lindsay's kind of a new age woman. She does multiple things. She obviously writes and blogs. And just give us a quick 30-second overview on Video Drive-Thru, which is a project you're working on, which I find kind of compelling because I like what's happening in the video space.
Well, video marketing is becoming more. YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. So more people are looking to video in order to find the answers that they're looking for. They're not just going to Google right away. So our company focuses on helping businesses reach their audience through YouTube and through Google using video. So it's Video Drive-Thru. They come into our studio, and within an hour, they walk out with a video that they can then promote and market their business with.
The bottom line is if people are visiting your website, they're searching for a product, they will watch a 2-minute video rather than call you because they can turn it off at any time if they're not interested, if it's not what they want. It's very non-invasive, but it gives you a great chance to put your best foot forward. And you can't necessarily do that just with a webcam.
Absolutely. There's tons of studies that have shown that when you go to a website, consumers are far more likely to buy from a website that actually has video on it, and they're less likely to continue on and do more research afterwards once they found a video.
And that's if you have an app, if you have a business, if you have a service, just a quick little video. It's a great way of telling your story. Video Drive, and is it just videodrivethru.com?
Yes.
Videodrivethru.com. Lindsay Smith, you can find her at lindsaysmith.com. Videodrivethru.com. She's a regular blogger, poster. You can find her on Global and Shaw and now on Dotto Tech.